My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena, where we play Hearthstone Arena. I'll admit, that could have been more eloquent. So we'll be clicking on the arena again, and hey, 325 gold. Thanks, successful previous arena run. Oh god. I've said so many times I don't want to play another Hunter because you rely so much on being offered that synergy. I think I played Mage 3 times, and I think I played Hunter 3 times and Priest twice. So I guess it's Priest. I don't really like Priest though, I prefer Mage. I think... Is this the time I get offered Pyroblasts with Mage? Is it? Might be. Priest or Mage? You know what? I can't decide. Coin. Heads is Mage, tails is Priests. Heads, Mage. It's like it helps at all, but I could specifically show also that it was heads, but...
You asked for it.
Here we go. A Mage run. It's probably going to be Wild Pyromancer out of those, but... Guess what we're doing again? If you guessed using arenavalue.com, then you were correct. Just double check. Good. And we're going to be saving our draft and putting it in the description down below so that you can have a look through it and maybe make the rectifications with, of course, the knowledge of what happens with it that should have been done. So, Wild Pyromancer, Ancient Watcher, and the Master of Imps. Oh, Master of Imps, apparently. I'll trust you. Oh, okay. So I'll just enter these for the sake of the saved version that's going to be going in the description. But I'm getting a Scarlet Crusader here. And Lord of the Arena. So we already have 2 3-drops. Master Swordsmith versus Sunwalker and Murloc Tidecaller. So it's going to be Sunwalker. And Tidecaller. Worgen Infiltrator versus Sen'jin Shieldmaster versus River Crocolisk. It's probably going to be Sen'jin Shield... Hang on. And then that's empty. Yeah, it's probably going to be Sen'jin Shieldmaster here. Infiltrator... Sen'jin Shieldmaster versus River Crocolisk. Yep, Sen'jin Shieldmaster. Alright. Acolyte of Pain versus Grimscale Oracle versus Arcane Explosion. It's probably the Acolyte of Pain here, actually. Acolyte of Pain versus the Oracle. One really cool thing about playing the Acolyte of Pain in a Mage deck is you can use your own hero ability to attack it, deal 1 damage to it, and draw a card. And Arcane Explosion. Yep. Good. Earthen Ring Farseer, Dark Iron Dwarf, Young Dragonhawk, so it's going to be the Dark Iron Dwarf, definitely. But I'll enter the rest. Dwarf. Yep. Correct about that one as well. Booyah. Another Dark Iron Dwarf, because it's offering me a Murloc Raider, a Bluegill Warrior, and a Dark Iron Dwarf. Hell, I wonder if it's trying to set me up with a with a Murloc deck, with the fact that it's offered me the Tidecaller, and then a Bluegill Warrior, and a Murloc Raider, and a Grimscale Oracle. Oh fuck, it so is trying to set me up with that. Okay. We've got, this is probably an Ironfur Grizzly. It's Ice Barrier versus the Ironfur Grizzly versus a Bluegill Warrior. Oh no, it's apparently the Bluegill Warrior. Yeah, you know, for removal. Yep. I can understand that decision. Oh, this is really interesting. It's probably Harvest Golem, but it's up against the Amani Berserker, which is interesting in Mage decks, because you do have the ability to ping it with your hero ability, turn it into a 5/2, but it's also up against the Gnomish Inventor. Gnomish, I type that every single time. The Gnomish Inventor. Yep, I'll take the Harvest Golem. Yes! We did it, guys! We did it! The Mountain Giant versus the Sea Giant versus the Pyroblast. It's telling me the Sea Giant is better, but I'm telling it no, fuck you. The Pyroblast is way better. Or at least the Pyroblast is way more interesting. So, I'm going to be taking Water Elemental here. But it's offering me the Water Elemental, the Reckless Rocketeer, and the South Sea Deckhand. Yep, Water Elemental. Did it accept the Deckhand in the previous... Yep, it did. Good. Now... Ooh, this is odd. A Wind Fury Harpy versus an Acolyte of Pain. It's probably going to be the Acolyte of Pain, actually, if I had to choose. And the Ice Barrier. I don't know what I mean by if I had to choose. I have to choose. That's the whole point of drafting. Alright. This is weird. It's giving me a lot of card draw, so I'm really happy about that. A Novice Engineer, a Cult Master, and an Ice Lance. Yeah, okay, I'll take the Cult Master. Just because... Oh, I think it was called the Cult Paladin video. It would be our most recent arena video released before this. There was an absurd Cult Master. He managed to draw a total of 9 cards while we were top decking off the back of that Cult Master and win the game. This is my opponent who managed to do that. Okay, so Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is just, it's a 3/2 for 2. It's also got that thing where it makes spells cost 1 less, but it's a 3/2 for 2. A Spiteful Smith and an Ice Lance. Now, I don't have really any early game whatsoever, so it's definitely going to be the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Wow, so much card draw. Arcane Explosion versus the Arcane Intellect versus the Priestess of Elune. It's probably the Arcane Intellect here. Yeah, it is. Good. Man. See, the problem is, we're up to 15 cards, and we have like a mid-game, we don't have a start game, we don't have an end game. So we've got problems. And these are the problems we're going to be running into, because we've been offered a Boulderfist Ogre versus an Acidic Swamp Ooze versus a Darkscale Healer. And we need early game a little more than we need late game, because we do have Pyroblast to cinch a game up if we need to. So yep, Acidic Swamp Ooze. This is interesting. Ironforge Rifleman. Maybe? Jungle Panther. Maybe. And Frost Nova, which I don't really want at all. Alright, Jungle Panther apparently. Ooh. Dude, how much spell damage do I have? I have a total of 1 Pyroblast down here. It's not worth it. They're offering me a Kobold Geomancer, a Core Hounds, which I'm not going to be picking, and a Spellbreaker, which is probably going to be my pick. Spellbreaker. Yep. Hopefully the Spellbreaker just helps me deal with some rude concoction my opponent comes up with. Oh, man, so you know how I said I wanted early game? Goldshire Footman versus the Leper Gnome. Leper. And the Wind Fury Harpy. I'm going to be choosing the Leper Gnome just because I want more early game, and on top of that, I want my opponent to take some damage so that I can set up my win condition with the Pyroblast. Do I have any secret? No, I have 0 secrets in this deck. Fucking hell, this is a bad choice. Light Warden versus the Ethereal Arcanist versus an Ancient Watcher. God. So if I get another secret offered, I'll probably take it. Ethereal Arcanist. Oh my fucking god. It's only offering me 3s and 4s, or only reasonable 3s and 4s. Goldshire Footman versus Ironforge Rifleman versus Oasis Snapjaw. Oh man, it wants me to take the Snapjaw. Yeah. Do I think a 2/7 is going to be useful? You know what? With the Dark Iron Dwarfs, 2/7 might be good. Might live. I'll take the Oasis Snapjaw. You can hear how incredibly enthusiastic I am about these choices. Frost Nova versus Cone of Cold, which is going to be my decision. And the South Sea Deckhand. Yep, Cone of Cold. Wow. Priestess of Balloon, again, versus another Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is going to be my decision, and a Dark Scale Healer. Oh man, it wants me to take the Dark Scale Healer. I don't have enough early game. No, that's wrong. Dark Scale Healer is wrong. Fucking hell. Raging Worgen, which is better in Mage decks. Silvermoon Guardian, which is pretty good, but they're all in that fucking 3 and 4 drop state that I don't want, and another Cone of Cold's probably going to be the Worgen. Yeah, it is. Absurd. Oh, alright, finally. Mana Worm versus Wind Fury Harpy versus Shield Bearer. Shield Bearer? What's a Shield Bearer? Man, I'm even considering the Shield Bearer at this point just because I want to hold people off until I can fucking put down cards. Wow. Mana Worm. Hashtag YOLO. South Sea Deckhands. Oh, I've only got 5 cards left. South Sea Deckhand versus Jungle Panther versus Grunt. Frostwolf Grunt. Yep, I agree. Jungle Panther. Man, oh, fucking hell. I have no late game and I have no early game. Silver Hand Deliver. Silver Hand Knight. So that's probably going to be rated way high. Murloc Raider. And a Fairy Dragon. And I want to take the Fairy Dragon. It's rated 69. How do you not pick that? Alright, how many early game... So I have a Leponome play, I have a Mana Worm play, I have Acidic Swamp Ooze, a Bluegill Warrior, and 2 Sorcerer's Apprentice. So I have 6 in the early game. But I have no late game, so yep, Silverhand Knight. As much as it pains me to do that, at the very least now it's offering me the heavier games. So a Frost Elemental versus a Dark Scale Healer. Versus a Frost Nova, which I don't want. Yep, Frost Elementals is the correct choice there. Oh, good. Okay, here we go. This is good. War Golem versus Leponome versus a Arcane Intellect. Yep, War Golem's the correct choice. Glad to see that it's telling me to take that. Oh, okay, so I've been offered so much card draw. And now I'm offered the Mind Control Tech, the Twilight Drake, and another Light Warden, which I'm not going to be taking. This is our final decision, and yeah, I have so many 3s. I have a lot of 4s as well, so it's not like it matters. And Twilight Drake is susceptible to silences, so I will be going with the Mind Control Tech. On top of that, I played with a Twilight Drake in one of my most recent decks, the Paladin deck, as I was mentioning, the Cult Paladin before, and it was of limited value to me. Mind Control Tech, taken, awesome. Sub back into the game. Now, look at this fucking stupid mana curve. It's crazy. This isn't a mana curve. This is just... He's walking up the hill and jumps off and kills himself. We're gonna have trouble in the late game. We just need to do 20 damage so that as soon as we draw out our Pyroblast, we win. That's it. That's all we need to do. We need to hit them really hard and then hit them harder with our one big fuck you in the face card. Let's see if we can do it. So it looks like Pyroblast is just our entire win condition, just to talk seriously for a second. Pyroblast appears to be our only win condition.
You asked for it.
Oh, okay, so this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy about this. So, hang on. I Mana Worm, and then I can coin and bring out the Lepinome as well. And I have a Mana Worm with 2 attack, 3 health, and a Lepinome on the field in turn 1. Depends what I draw. Water Elemental. So what could he have? He could have Wrath, which would clear it off the board instantly, or he could have... Bite won't do it. I mean, Claw won't do it. I think I want to coin out the Acolyte of Pain, actually. So I'm not going to coin out the Lepinome. Plus, if he has something with 2 attack, he might get surprised by me using my coin to buff up the Mana Worm.
Time for a little blood.
Okay, so... It looks like, actually, it was the correct play to play the Lepinome as well. Because then the Lepinome would attack that, and I'd Fire Blast it.
What to do? What to do?
At this rate, it looks like I have to coin out the Lepinome still. Yep. Coin out the Lepinome, hit that, and then lost it. And if he wants to use Shapeshift in order to kill the Mana Worm, it's fine by me. Because he ruins his own tempo doing that, and then I go into turn 3, and I have a option in my turn 3. And on top of that, it's not like I'm going to be buffing that Mana Worm crazily. I don't really have too many spells in this deck. Now, the only reason I'm not playing the Mind Control tech here is because I really want to get the utmost value out of it. I want to see if I can get...
One shot, one goal.
That's a bummer, but at the very least, my Acolyte of Pain will draw 1 card by hitting the Elven Archer. So now my Acolyte of Pain is guaranteed to at the very least draw me 2 cards. So Acolyte of Pain is giving me Acolyte of Value.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, that's a shame. Yay! So I have 2 options here. I can Silverhand Knight, or I can kill the Pyromancer with a Fire Blast and put down an Acolyte of Pain. Actually, no, I'm gonna put down a Scarlet Crusader as well as doing that. Because then the Scarlet Crusader can finish what the Water Elemental started, and none of my units have to die. Yay! Everyone lives! Come on! What would suck? Swipe would actually suck, because he swipes the... Ah, good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's not a swipe. Right.
Join or die.
Start off by doing that. Now, he didn't use a swipe that turn, so I can probably assume he doesn't have one. so I'm going to play
I am not a morning person. Let the pain speak to
those
me.
out. Of course, if he does have a swipe, I'm still going to draw a card from my Acolyte of Pain. So it's not a huge loss, and I've already gotten value out of... Oh, fuck. Still not happy to see it. Dark Iron Dwarf. If I Dark Iron Dwarf, I want to kill the Emperor Cobra because I don't want the Emperor Cobra to trade for my Dark Iron Dwarf. So Dark Iron Dwarf buffs this. He kills that. I draw another card. And I'll put down a Harvest Golem. So that next turn I can Fire Blast the Spiteful Smith and then hit it with a Harvest Golem. Wipe out my Dark Iron Dwarf with that. Yeah, that's fair enough, to be honest. At the very least, his trades are subpar. He's not getting big value. Or at the very least, he's not getting the big value I am. So what plays do I have with 6 mana? Oh, hang on, I can rush a Beluga Warrior into his face with that much mana. Yeah, I'll do that. Warrior. Yeah! Deliver the 4 damage straight to the face. And then next turn I have the ability to War Golem plus hero power. But at the same time, if he plays something real big, like say an Ironbark Protector,
Where
I can
shall I strike?
Cult Master and then trade a bunch of shit for it.
Dingo! Yes.
Mmm. Right. Looks like I freeze.
Done.
Hit there. Oh no, I just don't have enough. I wanted to Cult Master and then hit it with a Fire Blast and then draw 2 cards. But that's frozen, so it's going to miss next turn anyway. So I'll Cult Master and then just trade these 2 in to get new cards.
Job's done.
Oh hey, Pyroblast, nice to see you. Okay, so next turn is very likely just Fire Blast the Jewel of the Claw. And we just keep drawing cards. There's nothing you can do about it at the moment. If you're going to kill that, I'll draw another card. Yeah, sure. I'd love to. Okay, so... I do that. I attack to the face. I've got to think. I want a lot of things on the board so that at least one of them can do 2 damage to him. So instead of War Goleming, I'll Silverhand Knight and I'll Rage on War Golem. I could have considered putting out the War Golem, but the reason I'm not putting out the War Golem is because I really want to have a lot of different things on the field so that it's very difficult for him to wipe all of them. Okay, so let me think about it. I think I just don't have enough. Like, literally just. Not to do it this turn at the very least. He's got 13 damage on the board. There's no way that he's doing another 14 damage to me with 1 card. Even a Savage Roar will only give him a total of 8. He'd need that to be a Savage Roar and his next draw to be a Savage Roar to win against me. But actually, I'll just stop the possibility of that whatsoever. I'll block his biggest damage creature.
If you insist.
You know, as soon as I got him down to 9, I probably should have stopped hitting him. Probably should have focused on killing some of his creatures. Okay, yeah, no. If he had any possibility of doing enough damage to me, he would have done that to my face. So, Pyroblast to the win. Yes! At the very least, in our first game, we got to show off Pyroblast as our win condition. Love it. Oh no, don't bitch out and go, oh, don't deal with it. Please let me... No!
Well played.
Fuck. That's why I shouldn't have attacked him so much that turn. He stole my victory. I didn't get to Pyroblast him in the face. Yeah, I'm a little salty about that. Fine. I'll admit it. Jesus. At the very least, we did show how much card draw we have. The Acolyte of Pains, each of them drew us 2 cards. We didn't even use an Arcane Intellect, but we also got, I think, 3 draws out of that Cult Master.
You asked for it.
Sorcerer's Apprentice I'll keep, both the others are going back. I have more 3-drops that are better than the Mind Control in the early game. Hey, speaking of 3-drops that are better than Mind Control in the early game. Really? Yeah, no, it's perfect time to draw that. Oh, hey. Now it only costs 9, so I can cast it in 7 turns. Bluegill Warrior is basically the only thing that's going to kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice here. You can silence its ability, sure. You know what? I'm not going to let that kill anything. Now I'm a little sad that it's actually been silenced, because then I could have had another one out and drawn a card for drawn 2 cards for 1 mana. True Silver Champion? Yeah. Yeah, it's a True Silver Champion. So I want that True Silver Champion dead, and I have to basically offer him something like, here, kill this, to get it dead. So I'll offer him another Sorcerer's Apprentice, just so that I can draw 2 cards. Job's done. Yep. So that I can keep up with the fact that his True Silver Champion just allowed him to kill 2 of my cards with 1 of his. And maintain tempo. Oh well. And I'm hitting the Chillwind Yeti because next turn I can hit it with the Scarlet Crusader and then I can ping it again. And play a 4-drop like the Oasis Snapjaw.
Mind if I roll need?
Mind if I roll need? I just got what that's from! I didn't play much World of Warcraft, don't worry. Don't worry? I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't play much World of Warcraft, actually. I can remove 2 of them now that I have the Dark Iron Dwarf. I Dark Iron Dwarf my Scarlet Crusader to kill the Chillwind Yeti, and then I can remove the Loot Hoarder with a Fire Blast.
What to do?
I think that's the correct play. What else do I have? I have a Silence, so I can stop him from drawing a card. But I think I have enough cards on him at this point that it doesn't matter.
What
Yep,
to
no,
do?
that's definitely correct.
Or die.
Job's done. Job's done. Work, work. So the Scarlet Crusader is very likely to kill my Scarlet Crusader and then continue existing, but luckily, since it has 1 health, I can kill it with my Fire Blast. Rather than having to kill it with my Dark Iron Dwarf. I can't even kill it with my Dark Iron Dwarf now, because my Dark Iron Dwarf is Dark Iron dead. Oh! Not at all. I'll play that because it doesn't get killed by the thing. It's a Jungle Panther as well. Yeah, fuck it, man. And a Jungle Panther as well. Reason being, because he still has the ability to kill Oasis Snapjaw with the last swing of the True Silver Champion and the Youthful Brewmaster. And because he needs a total of 7 damage on this, he can't just Consecrate. Consecrate would basically only kill the Jungle Panther in this situation.
I am not a morning person.
For the crusade!
Huh. Alright. Well, my 4-2 is gonna get value now. Okay, so let's think about this. We can freeze one of them. True Silver Champion hits the Oasis Snapjaw and the Imp runs into the Jungle Panther.
What to do?
And we end up with a 5-5 and a 3-1 on the field, and he doesn't have the strike. Or I can freeze him, in which case, at the very least, my Oasis Snapjaw and I live, but he still has the strike. But the Oasis Snapjaw is a...
What to do? What
is
to do?
a 5-5, so it survives against the strike anyway. Yep. I choose you. No attacking. So now I basically just give my Oasis Snapjaw a chance to eat the Scarlet Crusader, and if he wants to attack to the face with the Scarlet Crusader and doesn't want to pop its shield, because he doesn't think he's getting enough value for it, then I'll silence it and I'll eat it with my Oasis Snapjaw.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That's annoying.
Your magic shall not save you.
So now it's just a big dude.
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, so now I can start bopping him in the face. Because no matter which one of these the Stormwind Champion kills, I can kill it with another one of them and a Fire Blast. And one of... Oh, now I can just kill it with a Fire Blast. Awesome. Unless he has like a Holy Light and he's gonna heal it.
I am not a
Oh, hey,
morning person.
Imposter. That's annoying. So he just wants a really big board, I guess. Not attacking with the Acolyte of Pain. I'm not satisfied unless I get 2 cards out of him. Now, I just need 6 more damage to him. That's it. Oh. Now I have to check for whatever secret that is. One really good thing about having the Harvest Golem out is because it will trade for a lot of things, and then it'll have the Damage Golem, which trades for another thing. Now, I need to test for Get Down. And you test for Get Down by attacking with your least useful creature that turn. So I'll attack with the Acolyte of Pain first. You control, darn. So Acolyte of Pain first, Get Down. So not Get Down. And play a really big dude. I was wondering if it was going to be Redemption or Repentance, which means when your opponent summons a creature, it is summoned with 1 health, I believe.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Oh! That was a problem. That's actually a significant problem for us, guys.
Reporting for duty.
Well played.
Wow. Out of the 2 cards that he could have in his hand. Fuck, what are the chances? I don't think I've ever been offered a big game hunter in any of my drafts. It's a shame.
Let the pain speak to me.
Just need to wipe things off the board immediately. He's got a total of 8 damage right there. Okay, so now wiping out his board is not an option for me. Hey, mind control tech! Awesome.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Yeah, I now can't wipe out his board at all. I need a really lucky mind control tech. Okay. So, kill that. Kill another one of the 1/1s. And then I mind control tech and I have a 20% chance to take the win.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Well played.
Done.
You win this.
God fucking damn it. What are the chances for a big game hunter, perfect to kill my war golem, and then, right after it, a Frostwolf Warlord, because you have, I think, 3 masters he used that game. Wow. Tell him a little bit pissed. Not in terms of having drank alcohol, but in the terms of I'm a little fucking annoyed.
I will fight.
A little frustrated.
You asked for
Alright,
it.
Swamp Ooze. Yep, this is a decent opening hand. I'll throw back the Frost Elemental. I want to keep the Swamp Ooze as long as I can. Now, I will Leponome turn 1. And the reason I'm going to do that is because the Leponome is much more likely to be able to kill something he wants to play, and if he wants to play a dude to try and kill the Leponome, I'll just hit it with my hero ability and say, no, you play a card. Also have the option of the Mana Worm coin out the Leponome. You know, I probably didn't even need to do that. Light's Justice isn't really a good card. I probably should have just let him continue attacking with it. Come on.
Reporting for duty.
Oh well. Next turn is our turn 3. Sorcerer's Apprentice. We don't have any 2 mana spells, it doesn't matter. And we both we have both of our 1 mana cards out of the field as well.
Locked and loaded.
Oh. Hi, Iron Torch. Nice to see you, I guess. Just to keep as many things as I can on the field. Now, if he wants to consecrate against that, do it. That would be lovely. Of course, if he wants the True Silver Champion and hit one of them as well, you know, I wouldn't complain. These are just situations in which I wouldn't complain. Our next turn is
Reporting for duty.
as I was saying. Oh, hang on. Sorcerer's Apprentice dies to the Consecrate. He might just be waiting to get value for a Consecrate. So I'll actually trade past that, because this is safe against both Consecration and a slap. A True Silver Champion, which is another one of the 4 drops that I'm scared of. I can Silverhand Knight if my Sentient Shield Master is still alive. And the 2/2 plus the 3/1 should make him think, oh hey, it's time to consecrate, if he has it. It was dumb to consecrate against the 1/1 and the 3/1. So I can understand that he wouldn't have done it, even if he did have consecrate. I can still protect myself against Consecrate.
Your magic shall not
I would love to hit it with a Fire Blast, but I can't let that remain on the field. I can't be too greedy. It would be so greedy to hit him in the face with the Ooze as well, and Fire Blast it next turn, because then he could use it to run into my 3/5, and then Consecrate. So this is a lot of what you have to do against, you know, paladins and, you know, shamans to some extent, mages definitely, where you kind of have to play against their area of effect type stuff. Man, you have to do it with every class, really. Just end your turn right now. End your turn. Don't do anything.
It's time for a little blood.
That kind of counts as not doing anything. Cone of Cold. No. That's a no of Cold. I would have loved to have drawn one of those late game against that previous deck. Well, I do want to cast a Silverhand Knight, because there's nothing I want to freeze, so the Frost Elemental is not a good play for me. So, yeah, I'll just make direct trades.
Attend me. Job's done.
Ready, sir.
Now I still have 2 things that are safe against a Consecrate. But he could Equality Consecrate. He'd have 4 cards left and he'd basically end his turn there. But it wouldn't be horrible. Is it going to happen like I thought it was? It's possible he's still hovering over it because it's an Avenging Wrath and it costs 6 and he thought he had 8 mana. Considering the state of the health of my minions, I'll make trades. Sure. I'm still scared of that Consecrate, though. I'll play 1 Jungle Panther, I'm not going to play the Apprentice. I still haven't managed to get many of my draw cards, which is a problem. Because somewhere in this deck of 19 cards, sorry, lies an Arcane Intellect, 2, well, a Cult Master, 2 Acolytes of Pain, just terrific ways to draw cards. And also in there lies a Pyroblast. Which at this point, unless he consecrates, is death for him on turn 10. Ooh, so now we know that's a 4-mana card. So against the Paladin, that could be anything, because fucking every Paladin card is 4 mana. Ugh.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty, apparently, so that's okay. Oh, hey, Arcane Select, nice to see you. I can still Arcane Select, I can afford that. Yes, yes. Okay. So, anti-consecration plays. Acolyte of Pain, so I get value out of it at least. And double attack to the face. So, 9 mana, basically. Heal yourself, put up a big taunt, or lose. Or you can... I suppose you could also consecrate, clear my board. But then I get to draw a card, and then I draw another card next turn. You'd best hope none of those motherfuckers are Pyroblast. Hey, True Silver Champion. Nice to see you. I did even consider freezing him this turn, because he drew a 4-mana card. So, he's a Paladin, 4-mana card. Even if he doesn't already have it in his hand, he could possibly be a True Silver Champion. So I was wondering if I could freeze him. Hammer of Wrath, kill that. Yeah, sure. I'm so happy right now.
Bring the
I
pain.
don't have enough
Oh,
mana.
no one.
I am not a morning person.
Hang on. Did I miss lethal? No, I didn't. Good. I was wondering, because I pinged my Acolyte of Pain, and then I drew the Dark Iron Dwarf, so I would have only done 3 damage anyway, because I had to use my Fire Blast to actually draw the card that allowed me to do that damage. I'll end my turn there. The reason I'm ending my turn there is because if I put a Jungle Panther on the board, he'll probably concede. I don't want him to concede. I want him to allow me to Pyroblast his face into the dirt. I just want to fulfill that win condition once. It's looking very likely right now.
Not on my watch.
It's looking incredibly likely right now. Even a Holy Light. Yes! Even a Holy Light won't save you. Yes!
Well played.
I can't even explain in English words how hard I am right now. That 10 damage as well. It's exactly 10 damage. Oh. Delicious. Feel like I need a cigarette. In lieu of a cigarette. No? Where are you?
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Sorry for the
My
really
magic
excited
will
about Dead
tear
UFC
you
moment,
apart.
yeah. Oh. Oh, hey, Lebanon. Sucks that I have to do this, Lebanon, but you'll force him to Fire Blast next turn so he doesn't play another creature. Them's the breaks, kiddo. course, if he does play another creature... Exactly. Coin out the Acolyte of Pain. And then just start drawing a lot of cards. I'll have to make answers from behind, but... I mean, I'm so annoyed. The last two Mage decks I've gotten, I haven't got Flame Strike, I haven't got Polymorph, I haven't got... I just... There's a litany of really important cards I just didn't get any of. Draw a card. So he'll hit that, and then he'll hit my face. He'll have a 1-2 and a 3-2, 4-2 with Wind Fury.
I wonder.
But if I play the Sorcerer's Apprentice, he'll use the Mana Worm to kill the, hit the Sorcerer's Apprentice with the Fire Blast, and he'll only have the 4. Doesn't help me either way.
Someday I'll be just like you!
I suppose my best bet here is just to trade, because I'm drawing cards and he isn't. Because I do have Arcane Intellect, I've already drawn a card out of the Acolyte of Pain, I'm very likely to draw another card out of it, unless he silences it before doing anything. Which is possible. He plays down a Spellbreaker and then does that move. In which case he'd be using the Raging Worgen to clear the board, rather than to attack my face. Do have the ability to silence either of them next turn if they're too threatening. Or just put up a big taunt. Oh hey, sacrifice it. So what are you doing with your 3 mana that justifies you not using a Fire Blast there instead? What?
Yes.
You could have triggered that by attacking in the first place. The fuck? I'm so confused. Well, at the very least, we have some really good cards. And the only thing he currently has on the field is a 1-1 piece of bullshit. 1-1 piece of bullshit. Please go die, end life.
I can taste the mana.
Let the pain speak to me.
Whenever you cast a spell. So it could be a 3-3. Relying on him casting a spell. Maybe suboptimally as well.
I wonder.
I think I want to silence the Acolyte of Pain. You know, I'll go Raging Worgen plus kill that. Because if he does... If he runs in with the Acolyte of Pain, he's only drawing 1 card from it, and he is triggering my Wind Fury effect. What would suck here? A... Frostbolt. Frostbolt straight to the Raging Worgen. Draw a card out of your own creature. Great, so he's going to get value out of the Acolyte of Pain. It's not... It's, sorry, no longer worth me spellbreaking it.
You call that a weapon?
Okay.
Truth is my shield.
The only thing that sucks for me here is a polymorph. Other than that, I feel pretty good. Do you have the requisite polymorph in order to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me?
Get behind me.
That's not a polymorph, buddy. Love it. Oh, hey, you're gonna trade both of them? Yeah, man. It's fucking hardcore. I'll put that out, and I'll Arcane Intellect. Job's done. Because now you have to kill it and the damaged golem without taking any damage on the Booty Bay Bodyguard, otherwise I kill your Booty Bay Bodyguard. Oh no, he can do the ping. Huh. So now I cannot kill the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Problems this.
Crusade! Let the pain speak to me.
Reason I hit the water elemental with that is because the water elemental has an absurd amount of health, and I don't want him to have that amount of health at all. Of course, if he just fills the board and attacks me to the face, bing, 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 suddenly this is a really good option.
I wonder.
I also have the option of filling my own board and then just sacrificing all of them and drawing cards out of them because I have a Cult Master. Oh, please don't make trades, just attack to the face. Okay, I'll draw a card. That's perfect. If I don't steal the Booty Bay Bodyguard, then I will kill the Booty Bay Bodyguard with a Bluegill.
Yes.
Oh, hey, and that's the least value creature, and you're gonna sacrifice it? Awesome. So, first off, nice to see that Pyroblast theft. Awesome. And then my own Senjin Shieldmaster. Bluegill doesn't matter to me. Hang on. And Acidic Swampoos. Yes. I was wondering if I should put down it or the Sorcerer's Apprentice, but then I realized it doesn't fucking matter. That's really frustrating. God damn it. He needs a total of 1 damage from his hand. 1 direct damage, and he wins the game.
Well played.
My shield for Argon.
Well played.
God damn it. This is going to be a really quick run, apparently. But you know what? I'm not too horribly disappointed by it. I mean, no polymorphs, no flame strikes. We were offered a bunch of arcane explosions, but only one card, a Kobold Geomancer, which actually gave us spell damage.
Will tear you apart.
Do want earlier drops. Which of them do I not want? Mage. It's probably the one I want the least. Okay, good. I got a 2-drop.
Hello.
Hello, Articus.
Hello.
Looks like Sorcerer's Apprentice next turn for me. Unless he plays something with 1 health. Yeah, that would be absurd if he did. Or I could coin out something that is definitely going to kill that and probably going to stay alive as well.
Well played.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hey! He has his own. And a Raging Worgen, because now he's incentivized to hit it and then ping it, and then he'd have to have another 2-drop. You don't want to leave that Raging Worgen. You know I'm a mage and I can trigger its Wind Fury. It's Wind Fury and it's... I can trigger its Enrage. I can trigger its +1 attack in Wind Fury. Oh, okay, so he has an option in his hand to kill the Wind Fury. Oh well. Hang on. I can give it +2 attack. And then I can hit that, and then I can hit him in the face for 6. No, but that leaves him with 2 2-1s on the field, and me with a 1, so the Fire Blast still kills it. So no, I do have to...
Well played.
Man, I'm annoyed that I had to do that. The problem here is now he can Worgen Infiltrate to kill that, and he can Fire Blast to kill that. Oh, and he drew cards as well. That's a shame.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Do I want to populate the board? Do I want an Imp Master rather than a Scarlet Crusader? He has nothing on the board, so it's unlikely that he pings it and then the Scarlet Crusader dies to some bullshit. He'd have to have like a Stormpike Commando or something stupid like that. I hate Stormpike Commandos. Right, awesome. That's pretty good for me.
Join or die.
That's pretty good for me. Right, so ever since I've had that pipe, commentary has been very quiet. I've been focusing on the pipe. Hitting that hookah. Alright. Shields up. Oh, sorry, Tazdingo. Right, so now he has the option to Gurubashi Berserker trigger his Gurubashi Berserker with the Fire Blast, and then kill my Senjin Shieldmaster. But in doing so, he will take a total of 4 damage on it, and he'll only have 3 life on it. Okay. One card out of it.
Let the dark in.
Now, one thing I really want to know about the Cult Master is if it dies at the same time as all the other things, say he Flame Struck, do I draw 2 cards?
Pay attention, class.
Polymorph.
I am ready to learn.
I'm okay with the Polymorph there. Right. Especially because now I can play that with some safety. And I'll continue attacking to the face just because I have a Pyroblast in hand. So I only need a total of 5 more damage to him before... I mean, you can count. Pyroblast, 10 damage, just do 5 damage to him, and then... another Polymorph? He has an Arcane Explosion, that's going to be horrible. If he has an Arcane Explosion, this is going to be horrible. No, he doesn't. Yeah, so we basically won. Oh, no, not yet. I need one more, just a damage point. What I wouldn't give for a single damage point right now. Fuck, I think I passed up like 2 Stormforged Riflemen in my draft. They'd give me that damage point I'm looking for. With and the Fire Blast, it looks like it's unlikely that he clears my board. Therefore we win. GG, well played. Nice to have met you. Say hello to your mother. Well played. Boom! And boom goes the dynamite. Alright, so we've at least gotten to 3 wins. Now, 3 wins isn't sustainability. The reason 3 wins isn't sustainability is because... we want 150 gold, ideally, out of every run. And that happens usually around 6-7 wins. No, but 3 wins does represent value. How? You ask? Well, simple. It costs 100 gold for a pack, so as long as I get at least 50 gold, or something worth 50 gold, including dust, then I have value. And 3 wins usually gives me that. I'm really glad I have the Mana Worm, because it looks like I've got no plays until turn fucking 4. Dr. Micah. Dr. Micah has a, Oh. I'll ping that and I'll trade. Sure. Yeah, especially because I'm not getting anything else going. Alright. And then next turn I have a Raging Worgen. So now, I have a curve. Whoa-hey! We did it, guys! We got a curve. USA! US... Oh. Shit.
I can't do that.
I still have to do it, because it will kill the Panther. So... Oh, great, and then he's gonna... Boring! At least he did trace the card. He did trade a card for it. One cool thing, unless he can buff it, like Shattered Sun Cleric or another Power of the Wild, then my Oasis Snapjaw eats it for free. And that card, the Oasis Snapjaw, that I hate so much, suddenly creates value. I'd like some value, please. Especially considering you killed my raging fucking Worgen. You ass hat. Straight to the face and then do nothing? Yeah, sure.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
4, 4, and a 2, so Starfall, it's not going to help you against that. Swipe's not really going to help you against that. Sure, so you can kill one of them. I still have 2. And now I know you don't have a swipe.
If you insist.
Still don't want to play that Lepanome though. Just because Lepanome's bullshit. I don't like it. And turn 6, he's running into Starfall.
Truth is my shield.
Oh, we'll spellbreak that.
Your magic shall not save me. If you insist.
Starfall still sucks, because it'll kill 2 of my creatures. But I've been getting value left, right, and center so far. Which is weird. He has 6 cards in his hand, 4 on the field, and then I have those. Now, the only direct removal card that Druids have is Naturalize, and if he has Naturalize, I'd be happy to draw. So I'll cast a Sunwalker as my defense. And yes, I'll do that ping. I won't trade them. Attack straight to the face. Awesome. Now a Pyroblast, please, deck. It's time for the Pyroblast. What have we said? Pyroblast win condition. We won 3 games, we killed 2 of them with a Pyroblast, and 1 of them we assured our... There we go. 1 of them we assured our victory with a Pyroblast. Yeah, and then you can trade that, but since I pinged it last turn, I can kill it with my least valued creature.
You love my new recipe.
That was pretty good.
Die, Mage.
Yeah, no, this guy can still freeze things, so I want to keep him. So now I want to start drawing.
Let the pain speak to me.
Pyroblast? It's not a Pyroblast.
Let the pain speak to me.
But hey, if he can clear my board, I'm going to draw 2 cards at the very least. And if either of them are Pyroblasts... Lovely. Cult Master would be amazing as well. So, how many things do I have to trade to kill that? Well, first, I ping my own guy. So...
Bring the pain.
Oh, hey, another Frost Elemental. I might actually use the Frost Elemental this... no wait, I don't have one play.
Bring the pain.
Imp Master, Jungle Panther. I was wondering if I should Frost Elemental him to discourage him, sorry, from armoring up. But, you know, if he thinks he needs to armor up, he'll armor up anyway. So he'll use a Bite, a Claw, a Shapeshift, just anything to give him armor.
I am the blade of the goddess.
That's exactly 10 health.
It's time for a little blood.
He's gonna use Shapeshifts. Oh, but he's gonna attack something! That's exactly 10 health. No. But... do I still win? Hang on. 6... 8... and 1. No, I don't win. But you know, it's still good.
The dark end.
If I'd attacked with the Acolyte of Pain first, I would have drawn the 2 and I would have won that turn. Just to prevent any funny business. We probably won this one as well. It's just a matter of time before we draw out that... I mean, 12 cards left. I think we've already used an Arcane Intellect. We've definitely used both of our Acolyte of Pains, because we had them sitting next to one another. Oh great, he's drawing health. Silence it? Does he know I'm digging for something? He knows I'm digging for something. So... We have a total of 10. Yeah, we have exactly enough damage to kill him.
Done.
But I'll do it in a surprising way.
Let the dark in.
And then buff it, and then back to the base. Well played! Woo! Not exactly enough damage to kill him. In fact, we had 3 more than we needed. Because we could have also Pyroblasted. Pyroblasted. Fire Blasted. 4 wins. Awesome. I'd really love to get to 6 or 7. But, you know, off the top of not having a Polymorph, not having Arcane Missiles, not having... really any kind of cheap spells that we benefit from the Sorcerer's Apprentices and the Mana Worm with.
Victory on
Off the back of not having any of those,
asked for it.
this is decent, I suppose. Really like a 2-drop. Throwing back the Jungle Panther because it's really, really susceptible to cleave. So, you know, Coin Slam would be okay for me. He doesn't draw a card out of the Slam. But Coin Fiery War Axe would probably be the worst.
Armor made to fit.
That's pretty bad as well, actually. Because I kind of have to give him 3 armor now.
Give me a big hug!
I was wondering if I hit the Armor Smith instead. But because I have so many 3s, I'm relying on drawing a better 3 than the Mind Control in this draw. Wow. So I'm not playing the Mind Control. It's so situational. I just really think that I'll get better value out of it. Otherwise, man, if he has Whirlwind, he is in, like, Value City. Really glad to have that Acidic Swampers. And this Engine Shieldmaster, to be honest.
Bring me steel.
Wow. This guy is serious business. So, I'm just gonna put a straight up end to that. So now, with the damage he has present on the board, he can't kill my...
Blade be thirsty.
Oh man, he's got all the good synergy cards.
It's time for a little blood.
Wow. That's in stealth, so it'll be okay. Maclight of Pain.
To me.
Wow. Okay, so ideal scenario. He doesn't lose a card. He plays a minion, and I mind control tech, and I see very susceptible to cleave. I mind control tech, and I take the Frothy Berserker. At least I drew 2 cards. Absurd. Not gonna play a card? Fuck. I think I lose. Yeah, I think I think I just straight up lose, guys.
Sorry that happened. Back to work.
Yeah, no, well played. I lose. Jesus fucking Christ. That looks a lot like a warrior constructed deck. Wow. He just had the perfect start. And I didn't have any polymorphs, so I didn't have any flame strike. Couldn't deal with it at all. A flame strike, I think it was in turn 7 there at the end, so a flame strike would have been really helpful. Oh, nice of you to show up, you ethereal cunt. Fucking Arcanist. Oh man, if one of these is an Ethereal Arcanist, if that's an Ethereal Arcanist, I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed. It's the next best thing. Another Mage secret card. Ah, very frustrated about that. Anyhow, for a Mage with no spells except for Pyroblast, it's probably as good as I could expect for me at my skill level to go. That was Hearthstone Arena. I've been Rhapsody, and hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. I'll see you next time.